All right, folks. I wanted to give you the Nashville bomb explosion. See that big red building right there in the background? The bomb was parked right in front of it. That big red building with no windows in it is the main communication switching unit for Middle Tennessee. That's why this is not exactly a terrorist attack, it's an infrastructure attack. The people didn't want to kill a lot of people, otherwise on 2nd Avenue, which is the big tourist place, they would have done it at some other time. But being that it is a Christmas Eve morning holiday, nobody on the streets. Ta-da! Yeah, that big red building right there, let me see if I can get it. That big red building is the main switching hub for Middle Tennessee, as far as all the fiber optic cables and all that for AT&T is in that big red building, right where the thing was parked in front of. So whoever did this was a geek, a communications geek, but not an explosive geek. You can look up that New York has a famous building just like this. It's the building with no windows in it. Look it up. YouTube, there's plenty of videos made about that building in New York. This is the same exact building in Nashville. All right. That's where all the fiber optics and communications and little switching stuff go in. The reason I say it's not a big explosive expert, because they would have known that this building is armored, and this building is made to withstand blasts like that. The only way they could have blown up this building was to drive that explosive inside the building. And pretty much every city has one of these things. It's just an armored building, no windows, no nothing. It's a communications hub that where all the little switches and routers that route all the communications for Middle Tennessee run through that hub. Now, the government may have something else in it, and I'm sure the TBI has something in there that monitors all traffic in Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee loves to spy on its citizens. So this is an attack on infrastructure. Infrastructure attack. That's my take on it. How do I know this? I've been there. I know what's on 2nd Avenue. I know what's in that building. I remember before they put all the armoring on it and stuff, it was the AT&T, it was known as the switching center. Then they armored it up and everything, and it looks like that building in New York City. And other cities have stuff just like it. So that's what this one was. Now, who did it? I don't know, but I would look toward a geek. Could be somebody that had a thing against AT&T. Who knows? But that's where this bomb was parked, right directly in front of the communications hub for Nashville. So they did it at an unpopulated time. So I wouldn't call it a terrorist attack. I would call it a targeted infrastructure attack.